Hello, everyone. I'm Tanya with Side by Side Educational Consulting, and today I'd like to offer you a quick Q&A. We recently received this question through our social media. This educator asked, what are the best ways to help students with complex sentence structure to increase comprehension? Well, luckily, through the research of experts like Dr. Steve Graham and others, we know that explicitly showing students how words, phrases, and clauses in a sentence have specific roles can help our students build a better understanding of syntactic awareness, as well as improving both their reading comprehension and writing fluency. Teaching sentence structure is especially beneficial for understanding complex text, as it enables our students to recognize how ideas are organized, how clauses and phrases function in a sentence, and how meaning is conveyed through sentence construction. We can help students see the connection between the terms that are typically used and the roles they take in a sentence. Let's take a look at this with an example. So in this example, we're looking at the various grammatical building blocks, and more importantly, really the function of those terms. So you notice in blue, we have all of those elements, the noun, pronoun, and adjective, that tell us more about the namer in the sentence, the who or the what in the sentence. In green, we have those elements that are telling us more about what happened, the doer, the action. And then if we explicitly point out to students those terms like prepositions and conjunctions, those transition words, it really helps our students to make connections between the meaning in the sentence. Here we can see all of those pieces as we look at the adjective in blue connected to that noun. It's telling us more, describing that namer, and the adverb telling us more about the verb. Let's take a look at this sentence that would be considered a complex text. It says, although the weather was perfect for a picnic with clear skies and a gentle breeze, we decided to stay indoors because the threat of sudden rain lingered in the forecast, and we didn't want to risk getting caught unprepared. This sentence contains multiple dependent clauses and two independent clauses, which make it complex. That first main independent clause, we decided to stay indoors, is modified by these other two that have that introduction word, although and because. By pointing that out to students, those subordinating conjunctions, we really can help them to unpack the complexity of those difficult sentences. The strategy we'd like to offer to you is called Categorize It. It helps students strengthen their understanding of sentence structure by breaking the sentence down into essential components. So we first looked at the namer, who or what is doing something in the sentence, the doer, and then we asked about some more information. So this sentence that you see here, many species of birds seem to migrate along the same routes called flyways. This comes from an article published by Curriculum Associates. In this particular sentence, we can ask some questions like who's doing something in this sentence? The namer, that's birds. What are they doing? They're migrating. Do we have any additional information? Where are they migrating? Yes, we've got that. Along the same routes called flyways. And what kind of birds are they? There are many different species of birds. Here's an example that comes from a book called Wolf by Becky Bloom. This would be more of a primary example. The discouraged wolf slowly walked away. Who are we talking about? Who's doing something? The wolf. What is he doing? He walked away. How did he walk away? So we can really key into that ly at the end of slow. He walked away slowly. And what do we know about the wolf? What kind of wolf is he? He is a discouraged wolf. So by categorizing the parts of the sentence, that really helps us to deconstruct it, break it down to its essential components. This syntactic awareness helps students decode challenging texts, interpret relationships between ideas, and construct their own well-formed, meaningful sentences. Ultimately, we're enhancing both analytical thinking and written communication skills. So give this Categorize It a try and let us know how it goes. Have a wonderful day.